Welcome to Hush. So I've been crying. Just gonna be real. If you see my face, I just got out of family court, and it is the most insane place that I have ever been, and it continues to be. And yet, it really lines up with what I'm seeing on social media. So it's in my algorithm now to receive all these psychological tricks on how to basically fit into the world and be liked. Smile with your mouth closed when you first meet somebody. Dart your eyes this way when you're talking. Do this much eye contact while you're talking. Make sure you listen this much. Make sure you don't talk about your issues ever. Like all of these things, right? And they're endless. The advice on how to psychologically manipulate people to like you. Like, okay, if I do the right eye contact, somebody's gonna like me more. If I pull away and do the push pull, somebody's gonna get attached to me. Like, I get it, but no, no. So this channel is called Hush for a reason. I talk about the things that people don't necessarily agree with or like or want to talk about. I mean, most people in the world walk around and they're just fine with that. Like, okay, as long as I have friends, as long as I have a good job. And I don't know why, but for me that's just not good enough. Like, I don't want to sit and complain about my problems. There's a victim mentality, right? A victim spirit, whatever you want to call it. And it's vicious and it's ugly. And I succumb to it in moments. But it's something that I consistently today war against, talk to and say, no, not right now. No, thank you. Because the victim is gross. I feel gross when I'm in that mode, right? It's like, oh, poor me. But that doesn't mean that we can't talk about our problems without the victim. Does that mean anyone's going to care? No. Maybe they're happy I have problems, whatever. But at least I'm being real about my life. At least I'm not trying to come on here and be like, wow, everything's perfect. Everything's amazing. Look at me. I post the good stuff on Facebook, which is the only social media I use. But it's, Facebook isn't sharing of my life. This channel is more of that. So I just wanted to come in a really raw moment and speak back to all these Facebook shorts, reels, whatever you want to call them, that I guess they're reels on Facebook. They have a different name on every outlet, that are trying to convince me of how to act different so that people will like me. And I don't want to act different. I want to be me. I want to be real. I want to be open. I just want to care about people. I want to be available. Like, why wouldn't I want to be available for people to help people? But if I'm available, then no one's going to like me because I'm not rare. I'm not scarce. It's exhausting, just the thought of trying to figure out all these psychological ways of keeping a man in my life and keeping friends in my life and getting the right job and all of it. And there's people that are just really naturally good at being like that. They just keep things to themselves. But I can't say that those times in my life when I have tried to live that way, that I've been well inside. The best way to heal is to bring things to the light. They must be in the light. And yeah, it makes it tough because people don't want to be around me for those reasons, right? And I'm just sitting here reflecting on it all, and just every time this kind of thing has come up in my life, it's like, what do I do? If I act in all these ways, people will like me and things will go well for me in life. But it's just not who I am. And it's just not who I want to be. I don't want to pull anyone else because I hate when people do it to me. It hurts and it creates trauma bonds. It's like, I don't want to trauma bond somebody to me. I want them to want to be around me because they want to be around me. Um, that's not to say that I shouldn't be busy and have a life. It's not to go to the other extreme and say I should be codependent and dependent on a relationship with another person, right? But at the same time, then we swing the other way and it's like, well, we all need people. Doing life on your own is really freaking hard. When we had more communities and more villages, right? Things might have been tough, but when working together and having others, it made it easier. And so it's not easy to be all alone in this world. And the interesting thing is that being how I am does leave me very alone because how many people want to be really close to the person that's going to point out every single thing that they see, right? That's wearing on people. I get it. I just, at the end of the day, I don't know how to be anyone else but me. And I really like who I am. I really like that I strive to be a better person every day and that I care about other people being better people and living better lives. And, it's like, this is the question. So I do it all because I want to live that way, but then it leaves me alone and then it's harder. So it's like, where's the line? There's a line here. There's two extremes, and then there's a center point where you're not codependent, but you're not psychologically manipulating people, just to have people in your life, right? There's got to be some center. And I don't think I found it yet, or I wouldn't be on here talking about it. But this is where I'm at this morning, raw and real, sitting in my car after court, resisting going into my apartment, trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the rest of my day that I have all to myself. Until next time, chill.